Oh, hi guys, how have you been?
Well, it's been noisy these days.
I've been good.
By the way, have you guys watched the news about the 11.7 assembly at Seoul City?
Oh yes, I watched it. I think it was a really good movement of religious people.
I saw the assembly with my own eyes.
I think that religious people should do such things. This is very beneficial to our society.
11.7 assembly? What's that?
It was a Christian assembly to refuse the implementation of the anti-discrimination law. More than 200,000 Korean Christians gathered.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It was very impressive.
What are you talking about? Religious people must not interfere in social problems.
God, what made you say so? I think we need to have a conversation. I think you're totally.
Okay, calm down for a second, guys. The relationship between religion and society has been important since human history. For example, in the era of ancient Greek, religion was a necessary factor of society. Ancient Greeks thought that the gods were present everywhere. This is the reason why there are so many Greek gods. Also, in the ancient Jewish society, their own religion was very important because they thought that they are chosen according to the Bible. Every holiday is focused on the relationship with their God.
But I think that religion is neither more effective nor important because thoughts and knowledge have been changed a lot. Rather, I think religion is very harmful to our society.
Well, but I think religion is still important.
No, religion is not important.
However, Chanyeong, religion was very powerful in human society. For example, the power of the Pope during the Middle Ages of Europe was more powerful than the kings or princes of that age. This is because Catholicism was the natural culture of European society.
Also, the Caliph was the strongest person in Muslim society. In Muslim society, the successor of Muhammad is very important, which was the Caliph. So I don't think that religion is not important in this society.
Okay, that's interesting.
How about your opinion, guys? Do you think that religions such as Christianity, Islam, Hinduism are a positive factor for our society?
I think religion is beneficial to our society.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate and say no. Religion is not beneficial or harmful to our society.
Wow, each one of you has a different perspective. Good. Let's listen to Chanyeong's opinion first.
Okay, did you guys know that religion disturbs the development of science?
Yeah, I can see that because religion tries to explain the world with mysterious things like God. But we can't prove God. Isn't that unreasonable?
That's the point. Science must be based on observable facts and logical thoughts, which is a very opposite point of view with religion.
Wait, you're saying that science is 100% objective and religion is not?
Yeah, according to some scientists like Richard Dawkins.
But there is also another opinion that all worldviews, including science, are based on some faith that can't be proven.
Is there any creed or belief in science too?
Absolutely. For example, we have to believe that there are some orders in this world, and we can find it with our experience and reason.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
We believe that the world will be very the same as it always used to be. Because of that, we can predict the future with past data through science.
Okay, now I understand that science has its own beliefs, but doesn't it mean that religion is helpful for science?
No, actually it does. There are some beliefs that make up science come from religion.
Really? What is it?
Did you guys know Galileo, Kepler, Newton, the protagonists of the scientific revolution?
Sure.
They believe that the world has an order because God made it. Also, we can find them with our experience and logic because we are made by the image of God. Not only Christianity, but other religions like Hinduism and Islam support this.
Oh, right. I just realized that they think of themselves as a chief priest, trying to explain God's power through science. It means that some beliefs that come from religion actually help to establish a foundation of science.
Also, many theologians like Calvin taught that Christians should study science to worship him by understanding his astonished words and using their knowledge of other people.
Okay, but there are some cases where religion disturbs the development of science. For example, Copernicus and Galilei can't argue that Earth is turning around the sun. I think it's because religion requires people to believe their creed without critical thinking.
But to the best of my knowledge, Catholics forbid the theory of Copernicus to suppress Protestantism. They have to deny the new interpretation of the Bible against Catholic authority.
Oh, that's quite reasonable. I think the case that seems as the conflict between science and religion actually occur because of the other factors like theology, politics, or economics.
Okay, how about the fact that religion emphasizes faith more, while other worldviews like philosophy and science use their reason and logic? What do you think about this fact, Dream?
But can emphasizing faith cause any other problems?
Of course, faith without critical reason can cause various social problems. For example, as we mentioned, religion against any logical thoughts unconditionally can interrupt the development of science. I think that can be a serious problem.
Share more.
First, exclusive ethics based on non-universal faiths have caused so many conflicts between ethics groups and countries.
Yeah, for example, conflicts between Christians and Muslims, Jews and Muslims, Hindus and Muslims, and Catholics and Protestants have led to events such as the Crusades, the Israel-Palestine conflict, the Indian Civil War, and the 30 Years' War respectively.
That's right. The number of people who died because of the war based on religious conflict is almost 1/3 or 1/4 of the full number who died because of war.
Wow, that's so crazy.
Wait, but it's not true that every war having mentioned occurred because of religion.
What do you want to say?
For example, the Crusade happened because of the economic and political reasons between Europe and the Middle East. Also, the 30 Years' War happened because of economical benefits, not because of religion.
In fact, the French attacked Rome to be more powerful, although they were both Catholic. So I think the wars in history are not caused by religious problems only.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Okay, second. Existentialism and Marx claim that religion can also make people weaker and more passive so that people can't fight against injustice.
I can see where existentialism and Marx get that from, because religion says that everything is God's plan and there is the afterlife. So why would people struggle so hard to reform society? They don't have to, because after they die, they will go to heaven.
That's not true, so religion does not deny the real world. Christianity said that our will and behavior is as important as God's will, and the real world is as important as heaven. Other religions like Hindu and Muslim also emphasize the practical acts in society.
Yeah, for example, Martin Luther King fought for the right of African American to be guaranteed by the government. Gandhi also led a non-violent resistance movement for his country to be independent from England.
These are examples of how they fought against injustice. This shows that religion led people to fight against injustice and motivated people to resist social problems.
Well, I agree.
Alright, wow, the conversation was outstanding.
Let me take a breath for a minute.
You know what? I really enjoyed this.
We had a conversation with the topic of religion and society. There are many opinions. Dream insisted that religion is very beneficial to our society, right?
Yes, there are many benefits of religions to our society, such as the development of science and motivate people to resist against social injustice. But there are also opposing views.
It is important to listen to both opinions, however different from each other. But there is no absolute conclusion to this topic. That's why conversation is necessary. Thanks for your sharing your thoughts, guys, and thank you for listening. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.